is Coca-Cola Park. And if you're a fan of soccer, or football as they like to say in the rest of the world, then you know that this is the home of the 2010 World Cup, which means we're in Johannesburg this week. That's right. We're going to be doing a little shopping in South Africa's largest city. Then we're headed out of town on safari. It's all coming up on this edition of New Ways to Play.
Johannesburg, South Africa. With more than 12 million people living and working in this city every day, it is the cultural and commercial heart of the South African Republic. You can start your South African adventure here by stopping by Museum Africa with its rich exhibits of geology, art, and artifacts from virtually every era in African history. And no drive or stroll through town is complete without crossing the landmark Nelson Mandela Bridge. With sidewalks, bike lanes, and even a couple of car lanes, it is truly a breathtaking monument to President Mandela and the freedom that he helped bring to this part of the world in 1994.
You know how it is when you go on vacation, you get back home and everybody says, "What'd you bring me? What'd you bring me?" Well, if you want a really cool souvenir from just outside of Johannesburg, you gotta come here. This is the Bruma Flea Market, and they have got something for everyone, like right down here.
The Bruma Flea Market is the largest in South Africa, and it is the place to go if you're looking to stock up on souvenirs, curios, clothing, accessories, and, well, everything in between.
Look at this. This is so cool. This is the Big Five. It took the artist 3 months to carve this out of opal. I actually like shopping, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get all this home.
Phew, all this shopping can just plumb wear a guy out. So what better way to recharge the batteries than to sit back, relax, and enjoy some local entertainment? When you think of Africa, it's hard not to think about the wildlife. And while there were plenty of nice replicas all around, there's nothing like seeing the real thing.
We're here, 2 hours outside of Johannesburg, Mabula Game Lodge. It's safari time.
This is the Mabula Game Lodge. Mystical, beautiful, magical. Located on 30,000 acres of scenic landscapes, the Mabula Lodge is not only a world-class place to stay, but it's also home to one of South Africa's finest private game reserves. We met up with Jim, one of the very knowledgeable guides. He loaded us up in the Jeep and we set off to explore the wilds of Africa. Located on the reserve are over 60 different kinds of mammals, both large and small, plus plenty of reptiles and bugs, and over 300 different species of exotic birds.
Experiences like this make flying 14 hours and getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning well worth it. We're going through the gate that leads to the lions.
Our guide says he just wants to listen for the lions now. You'll hear them kind of, that grunting.
We can find their tracks. Might lead us right to the lions.
Yeah, you can view them on TV and you can look at them in zoos, but it is truly awesome to be so close to such amazing animals. I can personally say that this is one experience I will never forget.
The perfect sunset, perhaps the perfect way to end the show. Hope you enjoyed it. So whether you want to go shopping in Johannesburg or just go out on safari, this country's got plenty of new ways to play. Until next time, so long everybody.